guys. Hey. Oh, wait. We ain't started yet. Oh, we started. All right. Hey, you guys. Hey. Hi, everybody. Day 2. How are y'all feeling? Let me get this lighting right because we look a little ratchet right now. We look a little ratchet right now. I look dark. I want to make sure y'all see me. Okay. Now that's too light. Too light. How we feel over here? Oh, that's cute. It's a little glare in the back, but I don't think it's too bad. Is it this light making it go? The sun's going down, so that glare should leave in the back of me shortly. But I want to make sure y'all at least see me. Hey, everybody. All right, day 2. How y'all feeling? Have y'all been liking the challenge? It's my turn now. I'm nervous, y'all. These speakers are fire, okay? These speakers are lit, and I gotta go up after them. I'm nervous. But let's get started because I have a lot of information to get through in a short amount of time because we still have one more speaker. Today was so jam-packed. We have a lot of people. So we still have one more speaker, so I can't run into her time. You got to act to follow. I can't run into her time. So let me get started, right? So I got a lot of information, y'all. I got a lot of notes, and I'm going to try my best to follow my notes, but I'm going to take my time. If you've been in my webinars, you know, usually I be like, come here, sit down, be quiet, and I just teach and don't even let nobody ask me questions to the end. But I'm going to take my time and really try to get through this for you guys. And I still got 2 days. I still got tomorrow. We're going to talk business credit stuff tomorrow. So whatever I don't cover today, I'll cover tomorrow, okay? It's so funny. I saw Brittany live and she was like, I got 30 minutes, Dynasty. Can I go over? I'm like, girl, you the only speaker. Today's speakers actually listened to me. Yesterday's speakers came in and did what they wanted to do. I said 30 minutes, but they could talk for however long. I'm like, oh my God, y'all actually listen to me. So I'm probably going to be about 30 minutes to an hour. All right, pen and paper, no distractions. I know I just messed up that word, whatever. Let's get started. KKKKK, hashtag, well, not hashtag, but just type ready if you're ready. So first things first, oh dang, right on the top of my sheet, I got it highlighted. Let's start with business credit 101, all right? Let's get into why I even merged this year, kind of ending last year, but it's really a thing this year. Why I even merged into wanting to teach and provide business credit resources for my students. If you did not know, I've been a business coach for 5 years. I'm an online business coach and social media strategist. I've helped thousands of women start their online businesses and grow their company using social media. And recently I started working with guys as well. So hey fellas that's in the group, I love it. I work with everybody. And so what we keep running into is this. I can make a bomb marketing plan. I can help you start your business from A to Z, right? I can do all these things. But what I kept running into is like this brick wall of people not having money. Like, oh, I want to do a launch. I want to make $10,000 in my first month, but you don't have $10,000 of funds, like worth of inventory for stuff to buy. You want to work with certain influencers or run Facebook ads like Chris was talking about today. You don't have the budget for that. And I just kept running into these brick walls, like working with some amazing entrepreneurs, amazing people, people that had big goals, big dreams. They want to do so much. And I put together these bomb marketing plans for them, and we just don't have the money to fully execute. And that's why I think it's so important for us, just how I was talking about yesterday, learning how to leverage other monies, learning how to be more smarter, investing in our assets, and building business credit. All right, so I started my business credit journey. I wanted to start building about 3 years ago, and this is part 2 of why I began this. I couldn't find nobody to help me. Like, I've offered to pay people. I remember I was at this event, this lady pulling out all her business credit cards. Girl, I got this one. I'm like, oh, set me up. I'll pay you how much? I'm texting her, calling her every day, like literally running this lady down, ghosting me. For whatever reason, she could have been busy, doing other things, but she wasn't able to help me. So, okay, that was one. Then I'm a student first. I tell you guys, stay a student, okay? I'm always a student, so I'm buying books, I'm buying courses, I'm buying this. Just nobody programs was helping me. And this is why, and it's going to lead me into my first point. We going to get real here, okay? We live in y'all know social media, we live in a copy and paste culture. I'm going to just say it. A lot of information is just copied and paste, and it's no real teachings, and it's no real trainings, and people are just giving you blue, blah, 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 blah. Like, just, they giving you just stuff that don't matter. And I'm sorry, y'all, this one little string of hair is bothering me. Okay. They give y'all stuff that don't matter, stuff that don't help you. It's just stupid, if I can be blunt. So I'm buying these business credit courses and books, and I want to go get like 3. I got 3 books right now in my house. 3 of the books, but I don't want to be bad mouthing anybody. So it's going to, of course, show the author. So I'm not going to go get the books. But what I kept seeing was a lot of copy and paste. It's like, y'all, I swear to God. I swear to God. And maybe I'll show this in the VIP because, we're going to be a little closer. I have these 2 books. They are the same. And I don't know who to reach out to say, hey, girl, you got copyright infringement on her. Hey, girl, you copied her. I don't know who copied you. Who. I bought 2 books on Amazon. 2 different books, 2 different authors, 2 different completely brands. Word by word, pace by pace, the books are the same. The books are the same. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I hate this because as an author myself, I write in my own words. Who would copy and paste somebody else's words? Like, it's ridiculous. So that's what I kept running into for years. And so I had to take the time and figure this out myself and build this up myself. And so a lot of things that y'all are seeing about business credit online is just copied and paste. People are just sharing what they hear, and they're just copying and paste it to you. And we all know what it is. Get your LLC, get your this year, boom, you got business credit. This is the problem. And I'm about to go through those things because guarantee those things are important. I'm going to tell you why they're important and go through this copy and paste information that is just Googleable. Like, okay, that's great. You do need to know it. But this is the issue. They tell you to do these things, and then they don't even tell you where to go get the money. All right. That's not teaching you business credit. If I buy a business credit course or I buy a business credit book, and all you told me was, get my business name, get my address. You a business consultant, not business credit. All you taught me is to set up my business. You ain't teach me how to get business credit. That's all you taught me. So that's why I got into this. That's why I want to do this. That's my little spiel. That's why I put it at the top of the page. Get that off my chest because, yeah. But I'm not going to act like those things are important because they really are. They are a huge factor. They really, really are. They're a huge factor, okay? But that's not how you build business credit. So please just stop copying and pasting the get an LLC and boom, you build business credit. Because no. It's not, that's not how you do it. But let's go through the 7 steps, all right, of how you build it. Now, this as well. Not just the copy and paste people, but the business owners too. All right, I'm gonna get with everybody today. When we go through these 7 steps, don't be a know-it-all. As I've been saying from the start of this challenge, always be a student, always be ready to learn. Usually when we go through these things, hey girl, get your LLC, get your EIN, the business. I was like, oh, I got that. I know, I got it. Okay, hold on. Take a breath. We know you got it, but 99.999% of the time, you guys, it's not right. It's not right. I keep running into issues where people are signing up to work one-on-one with my business credit consulting company, and they're getting denied because their business is not set up right. That's very accurate. If your stuff is not in order, your papers is not in order, your business is not set up right, and then you are not 100% separate, 100% separate from your personal, you gonna get denied. Taisha said it, that's all we got. Exactly. They don't listen to the rest of it because you be like, oh, are you ready? Yeah, I got it. Don't be a know-it-all. I literally just talked to a client today, wanted to sign up to work one-on-one with business credit. And I'm like, okay, you filed your LLC, your EIN, you got your business address. Yeah, I got my business address, but I still got denied. I'm like, okay, what's your business address? She gave me a P.O. box. If you have a P.O. box, lenders will deny you. That is not a business address. Lenders will deny you. That will cause a red flag on your application. So that can be your first thing to write down. A P.O. box is not a business address. A P.O. box is not a business address. A P.O. box is not a business address. It is to receive and ship mail. Okay? So she was giving me that know-it-all spirit, trying to rush me through, act like she had everything, and that's why you got denied. So let's all listen. You may have heard these things before, whatever, but I can guarantee you 99.9% of the time, if I tell you a lender to go apply to right now, you're probably going to get denied, or everything is not the same across the board. So if they see one thing on your website and then they see another thing on your Duns and Bradstreet, or you don't even have a Duns and Bradstreet, we're going to get into all of that. You're going to be denied, okay? So let's get into it. 7 steps to become fundable. That's what we love to call it in our company. How do you become fundable? How do you get funds, right? So you want to make sure first thing first, we can't do nothing. We can't move. We can't groove without getting you. Hey, Tiffany, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to go over the type of addresses to have. We can't move, we can't groove without making sure you're set up properly. So first thing is your name, your business name, okay? You want to register your business name with your state, and you want EIN with the IRS. IRS.gov, get your EIN for free and get an LLC. Unless I'm talking about solopreneurs, which is usually what I work with, single member LLCs. If you're doing a corporation or something else, you have business partners, then you register as that. Whatever you're registering your entity as, make sure you're registered correctly. Now, before you jump and register though, we need to make sure all this stuff aligns, because whatever you have as your state registration, that needs to match everything else. So number 2 is a business bank account. The address, and I'm about to get an address, that's number 3. The business address on your business bank account needs to match the business address that's on your state record, on your LLC. Why I put these as 1 and 2 is because the LLC and the business bank account is going to set your start date, as far as creditors know. A big factor of being approved for business credit is how long you've been in business. And not just being approved, you can be approved by how much money you get. They're not going to give a new business as much money as somebody who's been in business 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So even if you have not launched yet, but you're very clear on what you want to do, and you're here to start building business credit, you can start building business credit before you officially launch, if you have all this taken care of. You can register your business, open your bank account. That is going to be your start date, as far as the government know, okay? And as far as the lenders know. You could have been trapping out the bando for 3, 4, 5 years, but as far as the government know and lenders know, that's going to be your start date, that LLC, and when you open that business bank account. Can y'all hear and see me good, or is it freezing? I'm on my laptop tonight. Let me know. All right, now, opening up a business bank account, I don't know if anybody has questions about that. I use Chase for banking. There is a lot of online banking just for entrepreneur, like Bluevine, Novo. It's a video on my Instagram. I list a bunch of business bank accounts, and I made a tweet about it too. Bank of America, a lot of people say Navy Federal business banking is really good. I think I'm about to check that out. American Express just opened up their business check-in. Well, not just open up, but they are like doing a promo for their business check-in. Definitely want to build a relationship with American Express, so I think I'm about to open up a new business checking account with American Express and with Navy Federal. That too, have multiple bank accounts. I mean, we're getting all into financial advice. And disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I've just been an entrepreneur for a decade now, and from my mistakes, I've learned a few things. But have a banking account just for payroll, like just to pay your employees. Have an account just for taxes, just for marketing, right? Just for investments, just for business expenses. So you want to have different accounts just so you can be organized. All right, most people are saying it's good. So if it's freezing, then it must be your Wi-Fi. Just refresh the page. Okay? So that's the business bank account situation. You do have to have your business registered before you go open up a business bank account. You have to show your EIN and LLC. They call it Articles of Organization. That's what that is, if you want to write that down. Okay? Number 3 is getting into the addresses. Now, address is really what screw people up. Like, the address is always getting people denied. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it. Even myself one time, but I talked my way out of that thing, okay? I had to finesse. But anyways, my old building, I was moving. If anybody knows, I moved from Florida to Texas, and I was getting some funding. And because I was moving, I haven't changed the address yet. And she was like, the address you have, somebody else, we looked it up, and this how I'm telling y'all I know what I know, and I'm not just copying and pasting, because I went through it myself, and I've been through it with clients. I'm on the phone with these lenders, and she's like, some boutique came up, your business did not come up, so is this your address? Because if it's not, we cannot give you these funds. And yeah, I had to finesse it to her. I had to explain my situation, let her know I was changing my address. But it worked in my favor because the building was upstairs and downstairs. And she was like, oh, okay, so I can see how y'all may have the same address, but it's upstairs and downstairs. And I told her I was going to change it really, really soon as I got settled. But you need an address, because that is a prime example. Before they release their money to you, honey, they're checking. So we're not just saying this for our health. Like, when we say these things, it's real. So P.O. boxes are a no-go, because when they're checking your listing, and we're going to get into online listing, the post office building is going to come up, not your business. They don't like that. Okay? So what you need, a lot of us work from home. A lot of us are online, myself included. I just got an office, and I had an office in Tampa, but for the past 2 years, I haven't had an office. So with COVID and everything, I just been working from home. What you need if you work from home is a virtual address. That's literally what it's called. It is called a virtual address. Okay? Places that you could get virtual addresses from: iPostal, Anytime Mailbox, and also what I really enjoy getting virtual addresses from, because I think it's smarter, I like the features they have. That's Regis, like co-working spaces. So I don't know if you know about co-working spaces. Co-working spaces are like big buildings, and entrepreneurs and everybody and other business owners, even some small businesses, they rent out a space to operate from this co-working space. And some people don't go there every day. They may have a meeting in their conference room once a month, once a week. Some people don't go there at all. They just need the address. That's something you can do. You rent a physical address, basically. You can receive mail there. You can meet clients there. If you need to go there for a day to shoot content for your boutique, or if you're a coach, use the resources. Some of them actually come with a receptionist. So going into number 4, a business phone number. So I like co-working spaces, honestly, because I feel like you get other benefits, other options. Because you could get like a receptionist, you actually do get a mailbox, like a P.O. box, so you could get mail sent there, so nothing comes to your house. You don't have to put your home address nowhere. You can meet in conference room. Sometimes when you just need to get out the house, you need to go study something like this challenge. Growing business, not small business, sorry. All right, Trees gang, I'm sorry, growing businesses. What if you have a home address for multiple businesses? They do not like home address. It's going to register as residential, and you're going to be denied. So you need to get a virtual address. I really like co-working spaces. Anika said, what if you have the same building? Example, you rent a booth. Yes, that's kind of like co-working spaces. So it's one building, and then like it'll say suite B, suite A, number this, number that. But when these lenders go look you up, it's an actual business building. Okay? And then you need to have that address on everything: your website, your Facebook page, your bank account, your LLC, everything. Have that address everywhere, so everything aligns. Like, think about it, y'all. This is a big difference, and Brittany talked about this today, between business credit and personal. With business, they give you a lot more money, so they're taking a bigger risk. They're only going to give this money to credible business owners. They're not giving it to side hustle Susie. They're not, okay? Side hustle Susie, you're not going to get this money. You could go get like a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 credit card, cool. Business credit cards starting at $50,000 and up. The lowest I've seen is $20,000, $50,000 and up. They're giving you way more money, so they got to make sure you're credible. So personally, and then too, Regis, I told y'all Regis, Optus, it's a way more in my business credit class. I can't think of every name correctly off the top of my head right now, but you don't have to use those big companies. Call around locally. Literally go on Google, where am I? Dallas. Type in co-working spaces near me. Type in co-working spaces in New York, co-working spaces in Atlanta, co-working spaces in whatever. And you can go to a local co-working space. It don't got to be a big one like Regis. And you can say, hey, do you guys rent out virtual addresses? Do you have mailbox services? All that good stuff. Okay? So it's hard to know where to go. Okay, awesome. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so if you're in a salon, of course they know that multiple people are in salons. Like they know, they understand that. You in a salon suite, that's cool. If you're a personal trainer at the gym, use the gym address. Just use a real physical address. So when they look you up, you're good to go. You're good to go. And do your self search. That's gonna be actually y'all homework tonight. So I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get there. All right, number 5. As I just said, everything needs to be the same across the board. You do need a professional website. Some people that I work with, they don't really do the online business thing. I had a young, a young woman. She did medical billing and coding. She didn't have a website. Her business ran directly off word from mouth. I said, hey, just get a landing page. Just get a landing page with your profile, something on it that if somebody searches your business, something pops up. It has your business address, your business phone number. Oh, I skipped phone. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. But it has your business address, your business phone number, a place they can reach you. You look credible. Make sure you have a business Facebook page. Facebook is like a pioneer. Can you establish a credit under a DBA? Technically, you can, but just get an LLC. You can technically, but then like if a lender go look you up by the state, you're not gonna come up to be registered with your state. So it's just best to get the LLC. I did skip phone because all I said was that you can get it with the business address, but you can get it separate too. I had a point on that. But going back to the website, have your website, have your domain, that's your website name, have a Facebook page, and have a business email. Have a business email. Since day one, I've been doing business coaching webinars and classes for 5 years. Since day one, I have told y'all who I use for business email. If you have any of my free guides, if you have my free book, if you attended my free webinars, if you don't know, that just means you have not been paying attention. That prettyboutique@gmail.com, prettyboutique@yahoo.com. Get a business email. Whether you want to use G Suites, you want to use GoDaddy, I use Zoho Mail. My day ones, I see Athena in here. I see Tiana in here. If y'all can type it for them. I use Zoho Mail. It is free. They do have a paid plan, but they have a free plan. All of my businesses is in Zoho Mail. Therefore, when you email me, you always email at like my domain name, support@queendomdynasty.com. iProfit Solution, info@iProfitSolutions.com. Contact at queendomdynasty.com. Not a Gmail, not a Yahoo. Okay? Okay? I always get my email first. Starting a business, email first, because everything needs to go to your email. I don't get nothing before email. Email first. And then after I get my email, do everything else, your address, your phone number, and then your EIN, LLC, bank account, continue. But I always get my email address first. Okay, that's what I use for email. What I wanted to say about phone is, yes, you can get a phone number from like those co-working space and virtual addresses spaces, but you can also, they literally have, it's called VoIP, basically like virtual voice operations, okay? Literally, listen y'all, the internet online is taking over. Companies literally cater to us. They have stuff just for virtual addresses, just for virtual assistants, virtual HR, virtual everything. And yes, they have virtual phone companies. She said, don't dog my Gmail like that. Nah, by now everybody should be off Gmail. It is for your personal, not for your business. And then Google offers a G Suite. So if anything, just switch over to G Suites and get the professional one. But you know what? Now we know better, we do better. But yeah, Everything is virtual now. They literally have virtual phone companies for you. One thing, a lot of people use Google Voice. It's 50-50, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. Some lenders don't mind it. You won't get flagged for it. Other lenders, they be like, nah. They don't like it. And that too. You have hundreds and hundreds of lenders. So, and then you have the caseworkers, whoever work in your case, depending on what you're applying for. Are you applying for a loan, a line of credit, a credit card? So I'm just speaking in general. All right? This is not for like one application. Some people can approve you with certain things not all the way together, and then you'll get that strict person that's like, no. So it's just better to have all your ducks in a row so that you're confident and you know when you apply for something, you got your stuff together and you're going to get approved. So I was going back to Google for Voice. Some lenders are okay with it. Some people are cool with it. As y'all know, with Google Voice, it will give you a phone number that will go to like your cell phone number, and you know, people don't have to have your real number. I prefer to use one of these virtual assistants. You have Grasshopper, Freedom Voice, Ring Central. I hope y'all writing it down. These are some good ones. In my business, I use Nextivia. I get a toll-free number with Nextivia and a local number. So meaning like a 1-800 and then also a local number that I can use. These numbers can be connected to your cell phone. Most of them have an app. It will ring in your phone just like Google Voice, but you don't have to worry about being flagged. Does the business phone have to be registered as a business line with your cell phone provider? So that too, some cell phone companies will not sell. Most of cell phone companies, and people don't know this, Verizon, T-Mobile, whatever, Sprint, you can open a business account with them. They will give you a business line of credit. Most of them don't report though. We're going to get into reporting next. Most of them don't report. So you're not really building business credit with it, but it's good to leverage. So if you got employees, you can I know Verizon usually give people like 7,000 to 10,000 line of credit. So if you got employees, you can get everybody like a phone, a business phone, an iPad, and all the business lines will be with them. So you can register your business line through cell phone providers. So either VoIP providers, VoIP, they call it VoIP, basically like virtual phone companies, or you can do it through cell phone providers. Okay, that's getting the right phone number. And all of this can be attached to your cell phone. I know you probably like, I don't have time to have no phone, who answering it. And sometimes just set up an automatic voicemail. If you don't take calls, just set it up, everything go to voicemail, and you can call them back. Navy Federal is great to have a business account with. And I said Grasshopper. Yep, you spelled that right, Lisa. Nextivia, Grasshopper, Ring Central. Those are some. Freedom Voice. Okay? Now, listings. Very important. Step 6, listings. This is everything that we're talking about that you need to do before. This is where they're going to pull the information. You know, how y'all be snooping and creeping, who y'all dating on their Instagram and stuff, stalking, the lender stalking you over here. So 411 listing, Google, Yelp, Bing, Facebook, this is what they're looking for. Basically, they stalking you. They gonna Google you. And when they go look for you, all the steps I just talked about, you need to cross your T's and dot your I's. You need to have your stuff together. All right? So you want to make sure that you're on these sites. You want to make sure that you are listed with 411. My company help you guys do that. You want to make sure that you're on Google. Like basically, if I Google your company name right now, if I do it right now, what's going to come up? When you Google yourself, what comes up? Can they verify you? Can they find you? The information that you submitted on your application. So if you said, I'm in business, this is my address, this is my phone number. Basically, this is what they're doing. When you submit your application, whatever information you put on the application, they're going to online listings to make sure they match, to make sure they connect. They're going to go look you up. So you want to make sure that information aligns. And you want to make sure you're showing up online accurately. If something is different, like I said, now that we know better, we do better. Don't stress yourself. You go change it. You edit the profiles. Go switch it out later. But now that you know what you need to do and work towards, right? Right. All right. Next, number 7. So these were the 7 steps, and I'm going to go back through them again, y'all. Number 7 is the credit reports, the business credit reports. Did y'all know if you had a business credit report? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew, put a 2 if you didn't know. If you don't know, wait, what did I say? Put a 1 in the chat if you know, put a 2 if you don't know. I'll be confusing myself. Just like you have personal credit reports, right? Credit Karma, what it shows you, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Just as you have a personal credit score, you have a business one. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Taisha said, let's not talk about it. I'm not shit. Honey, I got to bring you a bucket. 1, but I don't know how to find it or check it. Exactly. That's what we finna talk about. So some people may know they have it, but y'all looked at it? Y'all know what it looked like? Y'all know what's on there? Because guess what else? Unlike with personal credit, business lending, they don't need your information to pull your report. Lenders do not need your information to pull your report. This is a bad or good thing. You know, sometimes if you've been in business and let's say you're somebody on here that has built up their business credit, the better your profile looks, lenders go check reports randomly. They don't need your permission to look at your report. But let's say it's, girl, you doing good. Like, girl, you doing a good job. You'll just start getting offers. American Express, hey, Dynasty, you want $50,000 today? This company, Capital One, hey, we got this offer for you. You want this line of credit? Hey, you want this, you want this? So they don't need your permission to pull your report up. They do not. So a lot of us don't even know what's on our report. Some people don't even know they have a report, and some people don't know what's on it, all right? So the companies, the top 3, there's just like with personal credit, where it's like 100 different credit bureaus and people reporting and keeping a file for you, but most of us only know our top 3. I'm going to keep it simple, and the same with business. We just going to discuss the top 3. Number 1 is Duns and Bradstreet. If somebody can type that for me, type it for me. DNB.com. Duns and Bradstreet. Number 2 is Experian. Type that for me. Number 3 is Equifax. These are your big 3. These are the 3 scores that you want to make sure is up there. The DNB, Duns and Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. Something that we offer our customers that's really, really good is a credit reporting, kind of like what Credit Karma is for personal. There's something called NAV for business. So it's like a credit report and monitoring service where it's going to monitor and check all 3. So you log into NAV and it shows you all 3, your full report. But also what I love about NAV, it shows you your personal report too. So you can be monitoring and updating and keeping track of your personal and your business in one space. And we give our customers NAV for 50% off. And another bonus about NAV, and this is what we about to get in next, is Tier 1 trade lines. When you pay for NAV, it is a paid monitoring service. It's like $39.99 with taxes. It come up to about $40 a month. Through my business credit builder company, we give it to you for half off, so it's about $20 a month. When you pay that, they report it to Duns & Bradstreet, to Experian. They report it as a trade line. So if you don't have nothing on your business credit, you never start building, literally just monitoring your business credit and paying NAV, that's one trade line already. Okay? That's one trade line already. So if you never seen your business credit reports and you never seen your score, we need to pull that. And that's something we work when I do one-on-one business credit consulting. We go through your report with you. We let you know what's need to be fixed. Like, we're going to walk through it with you and explain it. Like, what does this stuff mean? Thank you, Coffee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, you need a DUNS number. I forgot to say that. First, go to dnb.com. Go to Google. DUNS number lookup. Type in your business name. Some of y'all, if y'all have like a business bank account, sometimes they create a DUNS number for you automatically. So some of you may have a DUNS number and not know, but you need a DUNS number. This also can be asked on applications. Most of the credit bureaus are going to pull your DUNS report using your DUNS number. So you may already have one, and then you just need to create an account. If you don't have one, get one. You don't have a DUNS number, get one. So that's your credit monitoring. Okay? That's your credit monitoring. You want your done score like 80, 85 and up. That's a good done score. They call it a paydex score. So what do you need to build this? What do you need on your credit report? This is where we're going to get into vendors and tier 1 and tier 2. I'm going to just start with, so today was establishing the setup in tier 1. Tomorrow, because I have a real good guest, y'all, he got $100,000. Me and him had like a meeting, and then next thing I knew, he got $100,000 in business credit in 10 days. So tomorrow, I'm going to get into tier 2, tier 3, financing and all that other stuff. But today, I'm just going to focus on tier 1, because what time is it? I bet I'm good. So like I said, something like NAV could be a trade line. What is a trade line? A trade line is just like your personal report. It's an account that you have open that you're paying, and it reports to the credit bureaus. So paying NAV every month is one of your trade lines. Now, what people don't tell you, they just say, oh, open a net 30, open an account. You need to be strategic about it. How many accounts do you need to open? My advice, this is what I teach in my business class. If you're in my business credit builder and you work one-on-one with us, you cannot go to the next step until you solidify your tier 1 and you have this. You need 5 accounts. I'm going to just say 5. Sometimes I say 4 to 5. Sometimes I say 5 to 6. Let's keep it 5. So we already got NAV. If you sign up credit monitoring, so you need 4 more. 4 more. Out of those 4, you will do net accounts. What is net accounts? Net accounts, also known as pay by invoice, is businesses that allow business owners to get whatever it is they're getting, obtain a product or service, and pay it off in 30 days. And you build a relationship with them. And when you pay it off within that 30 days, and you keep doing this for 30 days, you keep doing this for every 30 days. You keep doing this for every 30 days. Why I'm saying this is because of this. A lot of people, like I said, just don't invest in themselves, don't really learn, don't really work with a business credit specialist, so they don't really know. They set up all this stuff, they think they know it all, and because you got one vendor account and you ordered one time and paid it off, you come to somebody like me and want to be mad at me, and you're like, oh, nothing ain't reporting. Nothing's going to report. Business credit is about consistency. They want to see you paying on something every month. This is not a one-time thing. This is not you order one time and you're done. No. You want to every 30 days order, pay, order, pay, order, pay, order, pay. I don't got my book over here with me. Last week on my IG story, I showed y'all my little book that I keep record. This was ordered on this day, paid on this day, ordered on this day, paid on this day. I do it every month. I sit down every month, order from all my vendors, and then like another 2 weeks, I pay them all off. But I keep track of that. That is how you build a business credit score fast. Give yourself 3 months to do this, you'll have a high paydex score. That is how you build it fast, because unlike personal credit, business credit does track your inquiries, it does track utilization, but it does not hurt you and it does not impact your scores as much. Business credit is very simple. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. And just how it's very simple, it can be very hard, because if you miss a payment, because it's literally paying your bills is like the weight of your score. So if you miss a payment, it's very hard to come back from that. So don't start this if you ain't ready to keep up with it. The orders need to be, just to put it in retrospect for you, about $100 an order. You need to do it every 30 days because they're net 30 accounts. Now, let's get into this. Most people have net 30 accounts. You can have other accounts, meaning net 55. Amazon has an option for a net 55 account. What does that mean? All that means is you have 55 days to pay it off. So whatever the net is, the net, and then the number, that's how many days you have to pay it off. So if it's a net 30 account, you better pay it in 30 days or it's going to report as a late payment, and now you're digging yourself out of a hole. So you have net 55, you have net 90s, 90 days, net 120s, but most people that's just starting, you're going to start with net 30s. Most people start with office supplies from Quell, Uline, Granger. You can get office supplies for those. Okay? Somebody can type those in the comments for me. Quell, Uline, Granger, office supplies from those. I'm in college. I use FAFSA, but I have a small business as well. Is it okay? Yeah. So the whole point of this, everything I'm talking about right now, the whole point of this is because now you are entering a whole different world to where you're separate from your business. So like how you just said all that, Shamaya, none of that matters no more. That's a Shamaya business issue, not business, but that's a Shamaya thing. That is not what your business name is. Shamaya, type your business name. That is not a your business name thing. Like Dynasty student loans don't got nothing to do with Queendom Dynasty. That ain't Queendom Dynasty business problem. It does not affect Queendom Dynasty at all. That's a dynasty thing. So this is the whole point of this. The whole point of this is now that when you pull your business credit reports, it's actually something they're reporting and you have a good score. Nobody got to ask about your personal business no more. These lenders don't got to be all in your personal stuff. You know, if you got student loans, you got a cable bill you ain't paid 5 years ago, you got a closed credit card. They don't got to know all that no more. What is the healthy status and where is your business? What is that business credit score? People get their personal pulled and dragged into it when they don't have their business together. Usually, if you apply for something real quick, they're going to look at DMB first, our Experian. They're going to pull your business credit score. But as most of us knew and saw when we did the ones and twos, a lot of us ain't even seen our business credit report ourselves. So usually they can't find it. They can't find you online. So that's when they ask for your personal. But if you have all your business set up, they don't look at your personal. Right. So your student loans and FAFSA and all that, that's a Shamia thing. Bougie things, separate. FAFSA ain't got nothing to do with that. You are a complete separate entity. Really understand that. Separate. That's like what this whole training of business credit was just about. The business name, the business address, the business phone. Notice I'm telling this all separate from you. Your name don't matter. What you say don't matter. Your phone number ain't mattering. Your personal Facebook page, what separate. That's the point of this. That's our goal. Our goal is to remain separate from our companies so that we're not judged off our personal and it's not tied into it and dragged into it. Does that make sense, y'all? Let me know. All right, so like I said, 5 account. We got NAV. You can do 3 or 2. 3, 2, or 4 of those like shipping supplies. If you have a t-shirt company, gosh, what is that one called? I'm gonna send it in the email tonight. I'm gonna send y'all a recap email with y'all homework. It may be called Shirtsy or something, but like if you make shirts or apparel, you can open up a Net 30 account with them. So building your business, getting supplies for your business, along with building business credit, win-win. One thing that I do, I buy like from Uline and Quell. So it's office supplies, but y'all know one thing of office supplies is like cleaning supplies. So for my house now, I don't buy my cleaning supplies at the regular store, at the grocery store and stuff. I buy all my cleaning supplies with Uline, Quell, my garbage bags, disinfectant, Clorox, my coffee now, because you know office coffee. Anything I can get on there, this is just period across the board. Anything I can get with my business credit accounts, that's what I use. Anything I could get, yes, honey, try to redo it and message me your email. I'll check and see if you're on the list. Anything I can get with my business credit accounts, I use that. I pay it, I'll go spend 100, 150, and you pay it off. And even though I'm not in tier 1 anymore, I still keep my tier 1 accounts active. Because I figured out a way to actually buy stuff that I need. And it's just good reporting, like, longevity is a big thing with business credit. They want to see longevity. So yes, I have business credit cards now. I'm in tier 2. I have lines of credits now. I still keep my tier 1 accounts. A lot of people do that too. Like they move on and they abandon their tier 1 accounts. Now it's blank and now you don't stop the longevity and the payment history. Why do that? You have to spend a minimum, the rule of thumb is $100 with these accounts. So the next type of account I want to tell y'all for tier 1 is gas fuel accounts. net accounts, fuel accounts, gas cards. How do we get on the list? I posted it. Jeez Louise, where did I post it? Let me write it. I'm going to just put it right here because I can't remember where I posted it at. I know it's in the group though. So a lot of y'all was invited. Hey, welcome. But because you were invited, you probably didn't get the original sign up form. So go to the sign up form and that's how you get on the email list because the homework tonight is going to be sent through the email. I'm going to upload some stuff in the group too. All right, I just posted it. I am going to upload it in the files, but the full email, you need to get the full email. All right, I just posted it. Can you apply for a business loan if your business is set up correctly, but you haven't done any net accounts, or is it best to stick to grants? All right, I'm going to dig more into that tomorrow, but I'm gonna get to that at the end, Brianna. Hold your question. I'm going to get to that at the end. The short answer is yes, but it needs to be explained. Short answer is yes, but it needs to be explained. So gas cards. So like I said, 5. I'm giving you real strategy right now, honey. So you have your NAV, you got 1 trade line, 2, 3 office supplies, and then you can do 1 or 2 gas cards. So you can switch this up whichever way you want to. What is gas cards? A lot of fuel companies, Marathon, BP, Shells, WEX, they will give companies, because companies have company cars. A lot of people want to get into the Turo business. A lot of people are getting into the trucking business. You can use these cars. You open an account with them and you use these cars to buy your gas. I have 2 cars. So now I use these cars to buy my gas and then I pay it off. Oh my God. Tomorrow Quentin got such a good strategy on this. So I'm not going to go deep because the way Quentin do it, beast mode. But you use these cards to get fuel. If you get just a regular fee card, that's fine, but they do have like business credit cards. Those you get even more features. So things like maintenance, repairs. We all got repairs for our cars. You need your brakes fixed, your oil changes, roadside assistance, just things that's automobile. Things related to automobile and automotive and fuel and all that good stuff. They will give you a business credit card or a business credit account, like a fleet account, and that will report. So if you get 1 or 2 gas cards, I have 2, 2 to 3 accounts with the net 30s, and then you get your NAV, you will have your 5. The names I told y'all is because those are tier 1. If you know of something else and I didn't mention it, I probably didn't mention it because you need to get through tier 1 before applying to that. I'm trying to make sure you have the beginners and stuff that you'll actually get approved for. Real strategy, okay? All right? Now, what time is it? Because we got desks in right in an hour. Okay, so what I want to get into more so tomorrow, because this homework y'all need to finish today. What I want to get into tomorrow is secure and beginner credit cards. I want to get into line of credit. I want to get into the loans. Quentin got such a bomb strategy for gas cards, Airbnb with it. So make sure you hear from Quentin tomorrow. But Amazon is tier 2. I literally just said that. If I didn't mention it, it's because you don't need to apply for it right now. Amazon will deny you. But a way to get around it is, well, not to really get around it, but if you want to kind of move up faster, is open up a business Amazon account. You can do a business profile with Amazon. And I think they want you to make like 5 to 6 orders. And then they'll offer you a pay by invoice. But if your business is not set up correctly and you haven't done all this business setup and tier 1 stuff, Amazon will definitely deny you. They have a business credit card and they have a vendor account, like net accounts. And with the credit card, I think it's from, I can never say that word, Synchrony Bank. Make sure you set up correctly or you will get denied. Okay? So tomorrow I'm going to go into the credit cards, line of credit, loans, funding, all that good stuff. And today, I hope y'all got this. Now, what your homework is going to be, I'm going to send you a worksheet. It's a checklist. It's called my funding checklist. You're going to get a business credit checklist because I want you to check yourself tonight. I am going to email it, but yes, I will upload it into files too because some people are having trouble getting their emails. So I will email it and I will upload it into files. I want you to check yourself. When you go look up yourself, if you're the lender, what are you finding? What errors? The people that said they do have their business credit report, what's wrong on there? How do DNB got you listed? How do your state got you listed? After you filed your LLC, have you ever went back and checked the state and make sure you're filed correctly? So it's a check yourself moment tonight. It's a check yourself moment. You don't have to post this in a group or nothing. It's going to be a worksheet. You can download it. It's for you. But it's definitely a check yourself moment. If you do want to come back in a group and just share your findings, what you found out, what you've learned, that's great. But I'm going to upload it into the files, and we're going to have a check yourself moment. I'm also going to give you guys, I'm going to put this in the file, my free 7 steps to starting the business credit guide. So those 7 steps I went over, somebody just said, what was the 7 steps to become fundable? How do you become fundable to get money? The 7 steps is your business name, register your business bank account, your address, your business phone, your business website, email and domain, online listings, 411, Yelp, Google, Facebook, and your business credit monitoring, DNB, Experian, NAV, Equifax. You're going to get my free credit ebook. Now, it's not an ebook, it's a guide. With my ebook, if you want to get into my credit class, business credit class, when you download the ebook, you can get into my class for 50% off. That offer is only in the book, so I'm not telling you what it is. If you read the book and you do want to get into my business credit class, you can do that. And also, just for being a part of this challenge through my company who I partner with, I did ask and got approved that everybody a part of this challenge, when this challenge is done, we will give you guys free business credit analysis. So if you want to, you're thinking about working one-on-one with me to build your business credit, or if you just want to see, can you get business credit right now, we will do a free business credit analysis for you. Okay? You can get a free business credit analysis. So I will send that link. If you want the business credit analysis, type biz in the chat box, and everybody that type biz, I will send you the link. I will upload the ebook to the files. I will email it as well, and your homework will be emailed and uploaded to the files. Did I remember everything? Oh, do I want to talk about that tomorrow? I'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to put a note. I'll go over that tomorrow because that goes with the line of credit and funding and all that good stuff. But yeah, you guys, these steps are very important. Like my main thing, and even working one-on-one with people, like with my business credit company, is making sure you apply at the right time. You don't jump the gun, because jumping the gun and applying at the wrong time usually sets you 6 months back. Somebody asked about Amazon. If you apply for the Amazon business credit card and you get denied, you can't apply again for another 6 months. So now you set 6 months back because you jumped the gun. What if you would have booked the free business credit analysis? We could have analyzed your business profile, told you what you needed to fix, went and fixed it, and then applied. So you could have waited a few days or a few weeks. Versus if you jumped the gun and you apply for these lenders and accounts at the wrong time, you don't push yourself 6 months back. So make sure you're doing it right. As I said in the beginning, don't get with the copy and paste culture. Get with somebody that really did it, that really does it. Not just saying, oh yeah, girl, I know how to do business credit, copy and paste what they done seen all on Facebook and Instagram. Ask them, can I see your DNB? Look them up on DNB. Are they on DNB? Can I see your business credit profile? Are they on Experian Business? You can look up on Experian Business. You can look people up on DNB. This is what I said by business lenders do not need your permission to pull your report. Now that is the con about with business. Your personal stuff is a little bit more protected. When it comes to businesses, this is public information. That's also why you don't want your personal address and phone number on your business stuff, because business is public information. Ain't no hiding. You can't hide. You either got it together and you did it right, or you don't. So that's like when I work with people and I ask them, hey girl, you good? Or Dynasty, I want, the loans I was just posting. We did $1 million in a month of lending, okay? I want that 50 grand. I want that 100 grand. I want that 400 grand. All right, well, let me look at your business. Oh yeah, girl, I got it all together. Then we do the credit analysis and you don't. But that's okay, because I can help you. But I'm just saying, like I said, this whole challenge, be open, stay a student, be learning, and once you know better, you do better. So these are the things just overall what lenders really look at, all right? They're going to check that business name, that phone number, that address. Are you listed online? Time in business is important. That determines how much money you're going to get. What industries you in? I did not say this. Very important. Very, very important. When choosing your name, be careful, especially because since we're talking about credit and stuff. I know some people in here do credit repair. Credit is considered a high risk business. Some people was asking about going to Navy Federal to get a business account. If you credit, Navy Federal will not open you up a business account. In person with my own eyes, I heard the phone conversation. I saw somebody get denied because they was a credit repair, and it's considered high risk. Some things that's kind of like sexually explicit, drugs. Y'all know the stuff. Y'all know the stuff. Be careful about your industries. Like I said, every lender is not the same. Some don't care, but some do. So even with making your name, make it professional. Don't make it too much. Don't put those trigger warning words in it, because industry can sometimes get you denied. Sometimes you set up right, you done did everything right, but you're in the wrong industry, and that can get you denied. All right? So be careful with that. Bank account, EIN, business license, financials. I'm going to go over that tomorrow. All about financial report, bank statements, how you can use your business financing to get funding. You can use personal credit and financing. Brittany talked a little bit about that today. So it's good. Some people forget about their personal credit and just like, exactly, got a credit repair, but set it up under management and consulting. Exactly, because it's high risk. You know, the scammers be out here. Everybody got to protect themselves. This the thing with your personal. When you start building business credit, don't forget your personal. I always say, it's a quote I love to say. You know, everybody want to be a bad bitch. You can't be a bad bitch with bad credit. That's just period. Don't forget your personal, because you still got to live in your personal life. So build up both. And also, having personal credit, good personal credit, you get business credit so much faster. You can literally go in the bank today, open a business account, and the same day you open that business account, you ain't even got to start the business yet. If you got a good business credit score, and usually they determine that, most people go by 680 and up, 680, 690, 700 and up. They'll give you a business credit card right on the spot. You got a good relationship with that bank, they'll give you a business loan, they'll give you a line of credit. So you can leverage your personal, but for the people that want to you want to separate it, period, but you can leverage your personal. Play your strategy, play the game how it go, okay? Yep, you can update all your info yourself. And they're going to, of course, look at your credit bureau report. So that's all my notes, guys. I did have another sheet of paper. I don't know where it went. But that just had homework on it. Tomorrow, I'm going to go through part 2. Where did that piece of paper go? I probably flung it somewhere. I don't know. But they just had the homework on it. And I told y'all what the homework is already. So, yeah, your homework is going to be like checking yourself. So you're going to get the funding checklist. All right? Go check yourself tonight. And then you're going to get my 7 steps to starting your business credit ebook. So if you forgot anything, maybe you're not a good note taker, you will have the guide. I keep saying ebook, it's a guide. Through the access of that guide, if you want to get in my business credit class, you can get into it for 50% off when you get the ebook. And then if you want to work one-on-one with us and you need help, if you can even build business credit and get funding, we are doing a free business credit analysis. So type what I said, biz, yeah. Comment biz, and I will message you that. All right? So, y'all, in about an hour, we got Des up. Des is about to show you how to get more money in your business. All these things we talk about today, use your business credit to drive those Facebook ads. The strategies Des about to tell y'all, you need money to grow. 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 Investments. We're about to invest in ourselves, because we are assets and our businesses are assets. So I will talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for being here. And I will see y'all. Yeah, we got our first person tomorrow at 10 a.m., but I'll drop the schedule. But we'll do part 2 tomorrow. Bye.